And welcome back to this live broadcast of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. Match number 12. It's a big game and a much anticipated clash between seven districts and CSS Group. And the news from the center early on, the toss won by CSS Group, and they've decided to ball first. And that's the game we are really looking forward to see. The players are out there in the middle as we look at the seven district side. Luqman Faisal, Israr Ahmed, Sayyid Haider, Muhammad Asif, Saghir Khan, Almas. You got the Farman Ali, Uzair Khan, Wais Khan, Nabil Aziz, and Ibrahim Masoud, the leg spinner. Very good side for seven districts. So is CSS also having a fantastic side, and we are about to get underway here with the live action. There you have it. All is in readiness as Luqman Faisal will be taking strike. Sanjay Sharma has got the brand new ball. We all know how good a bowler he is in these conditions. There's a tinge of green grass on this track. He'll be looking to get some early movement. And he's up against Luqman Faisal. Pulls handsomely. What a good start here from Luqman Faisal. Onto it in a flash. A fraction shot, and he got onto that one very, very quickly. Sanchit, I think he needs to find a bit fuller length here on this surface because it's a slow surface. There is a tinge of green grass, but it's quite on the slower side. Luqman had all the time in the world to really play that pull shot. Such a confident player, playing well. He's a real danger man at the top of the order. Plenty of exciting talent on display. Israr and Luqman Faisal both very, very explosive. So CSS Group, they'll be looking to pick a few early wickets. Nicely tucked away. Straight to Nipun Babu at square leg. Much better length from Sanjay Sharma. Going a bit full. Such a wonderful place to play cricket. Lovely evening. Gentle breeze blowing across the ground. We are here at the Tolerance Oval, the capital of United Arab Emirates, here in Abu Dhabi. Israr facing his first delivery. A nice punch off the back foot, but fielding looks sharp on the offside. That's good work. Having a wide slip in it as well. Sanchit is a genuine wicket taker and someone who really moves the ball both ways. Particularly his stock delivery is the outswinger to the right-hander. Well, that slip disappears after just 3 deliveries. Interesting call. I would like to keep that slip in place. Played it on the onside. Nipun Babu has been kept busy in the opening over. Short while ago I was there looking at that track. It's too pace. Slower in pace, you will tend to get that tennis ball bounce in this surface. If you bowl in the right areas, and there's always something for you as a bowler. You've got to get your length right for this surface. And that is just about perfect. What a delivery. That is an absolute peach from Sanchit. Angled in and after pitching it just straightened enough. So close to that outside edge. Why would you not have a slip in for Sanchit Sharma? Oh, that's the big question. Early on, wickets are absolute premium. The first 6 overs, while the ball is new, it's hard. Why not attack this batting lineup? bit shorter and punched off the back foot. End of the first over. 7 for none. Seven for none. And it's going to be Umar here. Good delivery. And a quick single as well. He's got a beautiful action. Mohamed Umar. Not the tallest, but he can extract that extra bit of bounce because of his strong wrist action. Likes to hit the deck hard. And he's got decent pace to work with as well. He should enjoy these conditions. Look at that lock wrist behind the ball. Pulled, it was in the air. And they scampered through for a quick single. I'm not sure whether that carried to that fielder at short mid-wicket. Israri does like to pull. So is Lukman Faisal. Very, very strong square of the wicket. Both of them. Oh, look at that delivery. It swung prodigiously. The wicketkeeper, he had to go so far to off stump. He did really well to get a hand to it. That's a big wide. Encouraging signs here. He's getting that movement, but he's got to be consistent with his length and try and hit that corridor of uncertainty. There's something not quite right behind the bowler's arm. I think they need to just switch that side screen perhaps. Much better delivery. Thick outside half of the bat. And they come back for a couple. They're so sharp in running between the wickets as well. That went through gully area. Very important game for Seven Districts. They need to win here to keep their hopes alive. They got a fine side. Still some top players missing through some niggles and injuries. But still they're able to produce a very, very strong side here. Mohammad Irfan, who is not here. He's with the national team, the left-handed opening batter. Genuine all-rounder. Farhan Khan missing through injury as well. Two key players missing, but still they're able to produce a top class side on the park, and that goes to show their structure as well, the seven districts. Good delivery. Little too ambitious there. Lukman looking to wander down the pitch and take on the young fast bowler. Gets beaten. I'm talking about seven districts. They have world-class facilities where they train, the Seven District Cricket Academy. And these players are treated very professionally by the coaching staff. And a lot of credit goes to the team owner, Muhammad Haider, for investing his time and resources to produce world-class players. Oh, what a good delivery. Big shout. Huge shout. They were convinced. Perhaps there's a little bit of back pocket, or it brushed his back thigh. Let's have a look. Great delivery. It was an absolute peach of a ball. Lukman survives. 12 for none. Again, good running. This is something really good from these two. The rotation of strike. Change of willow here for Lukman Faisal. Charging down the pitch. And it's gone all the way. Excellent use of the field from Lukman Faisal. He knows that Sanchit will be looking to pitch the ball up. Calculated batting here. Took a bit of a risk, but the way he's held his shape is always going to be safe enough. Lovely strike from Lukman. He's looking in the zone here. Fantastic blow. Good signs for seven districts. Quickly moving on to 19 for none. They're only in the third over. Oh, lovely outswinger, but straight to cover. No slips. That's a bit of a surprise. Oh, lovely. Easy pickings here for Lukman Faisal. Sanjay Sharma looking for that magical delivery. Something which swings from leg to off. Trying that outswinger and turn out to be a low full toss. Happy days for Lukman. Whips that one away with absolute ease for 4. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, genuine neck, no slip, 4 runs. That's the problem. When you go on the defensive so early in the game, even good deliveries goes for runs. Fantastic delivery from Sanchit Sharma. And that's where you need to have a slip in place. Lucky on that occasion, Lukman. Look at you drive on the up. Got that genuine neck. That's a good comeback from Sanchit after a couple of boundaries. 3 overs done, 27 for none. 27 for none after 3 overs. Lukman on 23, Israr on 3. Looks to drive. Doesn't get past mid-off. Still it'll be a single toe end of the bat there as he looks at the bottom of the bat. CSS 2 out of 2. So far 2 wins. This is going to be their test as well. Facing 7 districts. Another single on the offside. 7 districts, 1 win, 1 loss. This is their last league game. They need to ensure that they get a victory here to stay in the hunt for that semi-final spot. So looking to break the shackles for himself. Good delivery. He's hitting the pitch hard. He can rush you off the surface. He bowls that heavy ball where it doesn't look really express, but he does hit the bat hard. He's got that ability. Big shot from Israr. He's a fine player. Anything up in his arc, he will always back himself to hit over the top. Oh, that's a fine stroke. Excellent technique as well. Held his shape. Didn't try to hit it hard. That was the key to that shot there from Israr. Sanjay Sharma just having a word with the umpire. Just want to show him the ball. May have got some scuff marks. Well, the umpire is walking up to square leg to make sure the condition of the ball is just about perfect. Back live after a short delay. The umpire was inspecting the ball condition. It's all fine. That's not a great delivery. Help yourself, Israr. It was just a loose ball outside leg stump from Umar. Short and asking for trouble. Easy pickings there. That's where the bowlers of CSS, they have not been disciplined enough. He's a very good player of that pull and hook shot, Israr. That's what he does. He puts a lot of pressure on you as a bowler. If you pitch him up, he will look to go over the top. Exactly what he's done. Yeah, so it's a challenge to find that in between length against him. You got to stay on that fifth stump channel, that chord of uncertainty. Slow delivery. Wasn't a great ball. Gets away with it because fine leg was up. It went straight to him. And Israel will be touch disappointed. 4 overs done. 37 for none. 37 for none after 4 overs. Nipan Babu into the attack, round the wicket. One of the experienced bowlers of CSS. If there's anything in this surface for the spinner, he'll find out. But still, it's a brand new ball. Good conditions to bowl. No sign of dew as yet. Goes inside out. Fantastic batting from Lukman Faisal. He's such a positive player. That wasn't a really loose delivery. Just pure class from Lukman. Going inside out. Lovely technique. That strong border man coming into play. He does hit the ball so hard. And he's got great bat speed. Good comeback from Nipan Babu. These two players are so gifted and so special to watch as well. They put a lot of pressure on any bowling unit. Big shot. Huge from Lukman Faisal. That's a biggie. That arm ball drifting in. And he's gone with the angle. Big slog sweep for 6. Once again, the bat speed of Lukman Faisal on show. Not the most powerfully built kind of batter, Lukman. But he's very athletic and he's got so much power. Nice punch on the offside. So Nipan Babu is gone for 10. CSS group under pressure here against the mighty 7 districts. Still, it's a decent over. 4 and a 6. 10 of the over. 5 done. 47 for none. 7 districts. 47 for none after 5 overs. It's a very good start from these two openers, and they are looking good here. Umar getting another crack with his third over, and what a shot! Absolutely stunning. You can watch that shot again and again. If you're sitting at home, Israr is really turning it on here. A fantastic hit straight down the ground. Look at that shot. Just easy swing off the blade. Clean as a whistle. Stand and deliver. Such a hard player to bowl at, because he can cut you, he can pull you, and if you go full, he will hit you down the ground. A complete player, Israr. Hard to contain him. And CSS group, they've got serious challenge here on their hands. "50 up for 7 districts in quick time." Ominous signs from these two. Mid-on off and mid-on up. Square legged back. Third man back. Bowls a full toss. Gets away with it. Israel will be touch disappointed. He missed out on that opportunity. That was 4 written all over it. They'll be eyeing a score of around 200. The kind of start now they've got. 10 wickets in hand. They bat deep. 7 districts. They rely on a lot of all-rounders. And those all-rounders are genuine match winners. Looking to work it on the onside. There's that short mid-wicket in place as well. Change of pace from Umar. After that 6 of the first delivery, 2 dots. Lukman having a word with his partner. Irfan is not here. He's with the national side. Mohammad Irfan. Real deserving talent. And good on him that he's made it to the national side. Last 3-4 years he's been phenomenal. Not a bad replacement, though. Hisrar coming in and replacing Irfan. So there is a lot of class. All they need is they need to just be a little more consistent. Last 6 months or so, 7 districts, they've made it to the semi-finals. Quite a few tournaments. Not able to cross the last hurdle to lift a cup. So they'll be hungry here in Abu Dhabi to make a statement. Why not? They've got the depth, they've got the talent. It's about execution, getting it right. And this is a big game for 7 districts. Pulled away with great control. To the right of square leg as well. Not great tactics from Umar. By that time, now he should understand. Both these players, they play the short ball so well. Excellent technique. Got his hands above the bounce. Powerfully done. In this part of the world, it's a great opportunity for teams coming from different states, from Ajman, from Dubai, to come over here and really showcase that ability and talent. Great power play for 7 districts. 59 for none after 6 overs. Nipun Babu has got a serious challenge to contain these two batters. That power play belongs to seven districts. The openers, they've laid the foundation, but there's no room for complacency. Even from these two, now they've got to start. They got to kick on. He goes big, and he gets it all the way for six. You can't afford to pitch the ball up to him. Anything close to that hitting length of Lukman, he will always back himself to clear, friends. And this is not the longest boundary in the world, especially straight down the ground here at the Tolerance Oval. That's an easy hit for Lukman. Smart batting, working the ball into the gaps. 7 of the over. And that's the way to do it. Looking to work the ball on the onside. Good work by the wicketkeeper. Today it seemed that pitch is playing well enough. Yesterday it was too pace, but today it's just coming on a little better. That's another fine shot. Picks the length early. Wonderful placement. Couple of runs for Israr. Again, without any problem, they've got 9 of the over. That's what happens when you have striking ability. At the same time, you have the skill set to work the ball into the gaps. That's a poor delivery. He got away with it the previous time, but not on this time. 13 of the over. Nipun Babu struggling to maintain pressure. 7 done, 71 for none. Farzeen Ahmed into the attack for the first time this evening. 71 for none after 7 overs, going over 10 runs per over. Nicely played. Pushed away. Chance and misses. You can't afford to miss chances like that. Big opportunity. Big opportunity. A big let off. Was pushed straight to the covers. And Israr was 3/4 down the pitch. Gone for all money had that hit. Those kind of moments you got to grab. Farzeen bowling slightly a fuller length. It's not a bad idea. You want to err on the fuller side, not on the shorter side on the slow track. The odd change of pace will surely help. You got to mix things up here at the Tolerance Oval. Not a great delivery, but he gets away with it. I'm sure there was not much bat and ball. Otherwise, that would have raced away. Yeah, that's the confirmation. It was off the thigh. Pressure on Fazine. Obviously, when you come into bowl with two batters well settled at the crease, opposition scoring over 10 runs per over, and that is extra bit of pressure on you to produce the goods. Powerfully pulled. Nicely fielded. CSS. They won both their games, so they're sitting pretty. We talk about Group A. 7 districts. They need to win here to keep their hopes alive for that semi-final. And their fans would love to see them progress through in this tournament. Such a good sight to watch. On 47 here, Lukman Faisal is done all the hard work and just needs to tell himself, be there till the 20th over. And if he can bat deep and prolong this knock, he can take 7 districts past 200. And there's 100 for him on for the taking if he applies himself. He's knocked him over. That's what I was talking about. Lefts in concentration after getting 47. Not a great shot. The pressure was built in this over. No boundaries for Lukman, and he tries something fancy. Let's have a look. Goes across the line. Look at his head. It went up in the air. And technical error at the same time. It was a mental error where he just lost his concentration, lost his focus. Big inside edge. Back onto the back leg and onto the stumps. A breakthrough for CSS. Lukman goes for 47. 7 districts, 75 for 1. $75 for 1 after 8 overs. Fazine getting that important breakthrough. That brings Sayed Haider out to the middle in at number 3. Israr on strike, pushes it down the ground for a single. There's another bowling change here. $76 for 1. It's a good stage for Haider to come in. Now he's got time on his hands here. Still 12 overs to go. So he can get himself established at the crease. Nicely played. Gets off the mark. This is a bit of an opportunity here for CSS to just claw back into the game. Slow things down. There's a wicket fall, so there's always opportunity to get just some dot balls in. Now the presence of Israr becomes very important for Seven Districts. He's done the hard yards. 26 of 20. He's got to kick on here. He plays a big shot. And it's a poor shot as well. Big opportunity taken. Pretty ordinary batting here from Israr. That was not required. Especially when you lost Lukman Faisal in the previous over. So both openers making crucial errors. And Israr is the culprit here. That was not required. Trying to force something of that good length. Good catching. Safe pair of hands. CSS. They make another breakthrough. 2 wickets in quick succession. 2 down for 77. "77 for 2 all of a sudden. They have got 2 wickets in quick succession. That will put a little bit of brakes on that scoring rate. That's for sure. But that, especially the dismissal of Israr, it has to be said, it was not required. Aftab Alam in at 4. Down the leg side. It's going to be a wide. When you're playing as a professional and when you're playing at the highest level, then I think you need to have a better game awareness. You need to have that mindset, what it takes to be a top class player. And yes, you have talent, but you sometimes need to really be mentally very, very smart and very, very shrewd about how you want to approach the certain period of play. Why I'm saying that? Because a couple of deliveries ago, Lukman was dismissed. There was that added bit of responsibility on Israr because he was set. Syed Haider is just new to the crease. You don't want all of a sudden to have 2 new batters in the middle and allow the opposition, open the door for them to just claw back into the game. So that was a poor choice of shots from first from Lukman and then from Israr, nudged away on the offside. Good comeback here from CSS. That's what happens. Couple of wickets and all of a sudden it's a different ball game. It's very, very important. When you get a start, you got to go on and convert that into a big one because sometimes it's not easy to start fresh. Now both these batters, they need to work hard to get into this innings here. 9 overs done. 81 for 2 7 districts. "81 for 2 after 9 overs. That current rate has dropped to 9 runs per over. Played square of the wicket. Another mix up there. Nipan Babu does well. Farzeen Ahmed, very impressive so far. Aftab Alam, good young player in at 4. He's got a serious opportunity here to play a decent knock. So is Sayed Haider. But Farzeen, he's found a perfect length for this surface. Into his groove. Tight in off stump. No room whatsoever. The length impeccable. And that's what you want as a captain. And you got to be relentless in the way you want to operate especially with two new batters in the middle. Oh, a bit of an inside edge, I reckon. And a quick single. Just closing the face there. Looking to work towards the onside. Not a great option early on. And there you go. At the non-striker's end, he's shadow batting at the moment. Telling himself, look to play straight as possible. Just in the last couple of overs, 7 districts throwing away the initial advantage they got through that partnership. He gives charge and narrowly misses the off stump. Just wants to break the shackles here. Sayed Haider want to play that big shot. That wasn't a great shot either. Gets away with it. Lost his shape there. And went back. Not even watching the ball. Excellent stuff from Farzeen. He's got protection. And boundary riders, mid-wicket, square leg, long on. There's extra cover as well, but he will just watch it sail. Fantastic stroke there from Sayed Haider. For the first time in this spell, he's made that error in length. It was too full. It was wide. Just have a look. Farzeen will be cursing himself, but it was a great shot from Sayed Haider. He was desperately looking for something in his arc, which he got it and he's put it away in style. Ugly hike there from Sayed Haider, not getting it from the middle of the stick. That'll be the end of 10 overs. 87 for 2. $87 for 2. Gives himself that room, Sayed Haider. He likes to keep the scoreboard moving. Very positive player. Looking to create space on the offside. Gets beaten. Very interesting stage of the game for both the teams. If 7 districts can get going again through this partnership, then still they can manage to get past 180, 200. But CSS, they'll be looking to keep them below 180. That will be achievement for them. A lot of cricket still to be played, and we expect a really good game of cricket here between these two quality sides. Loose delivery. Easy pickings for Aftab Alam. You can't afford to stray onto the pads. That was a freebie. It's about dealing with pressure. Who cracks first is the bowler. Bowls a loosener around that middle leg stump. Good old-fashioned leg glance for 4. So 2 boundaries in the space of over in half for 7 districts. Boundary to Heather in the previous over. Now Aftab Alam gets that one away. Another delivery string onto the leg stump. Was it off the bat? We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Oh yes. So that was a drop chance. A tough one. But he did got a glove onto that one. He'll be disappointed. He's got to get back to that channel around that off stump. That 5th stump line. Not middle leg stump with fine leg up. It's gone up in the air. And he perishes. Syed Haider has picked out the man trying to play another big stroke. There you see again, they got that boundary in this over. He could have just worked it around the corner. They lost another wicket. So 3 quick wickets here for CSS. 93 for 3. '93 for 3. Asif in at number 5. Takes a single. 11 done. 94 for 3. Nice stroke here from Asif. Farzeen just a bit too wide here. In the previous over, a bowled and half volley to Syed Haider, and now Again a bit wide. Offside off stump. Short. Asif beautifully played. It was travelling. That's where they need to discipline as a bowling unit. Really squeeze them. That's brilliant work. Outstanding bit of athleticism on the offside. Yes, Albin Alias there diving away. Much better delivery from Fazine. I like the line. This is where he needs to be. He's got square leg back. He's got mid wicket long on. So he's got enough cushion to bowl at the stumps. Then he's got a sweeper cover and a long off. Just needs to bowl middle and off stump. Nothing short and wide, because that short third man is up in the ring. There's backward point. There's a huge space. If he bowls short, it's going to travel for a boundary. Picked up on the onside and gone all the way. Square leg for a moment in play there. The umpire wants to make sure that that's carried all the way. Now just a bounce inside for 4. For a moment I thought that's gone all the way, but a good shot from Asif. Watch that back foot. Shuffles across. Goes with the angle. Yes. Ooh. It's touch and go. Nicely clipped away for a single. Hundred. 103 for 3, 7 districts. Nicely played to the sweeper on the offside. 12 overs done and dusted. 104 for 3. Hu- 104 for 3 after 12 overs. Well, that's a replay of that lovely pickup shot from Asif. Was in the air and away from square leg, and well, just bounced inside. Rightly given as a boundary. Nipun Babu will continue. Hundred and 4 for 3 after 12 overs. Big heave across the line there from Aftab Alam. So both these batters, now they have a sighter. They need to keep going here. Well, Asif is certainly decided to really put the foot down here, and he favors the leg side. Asif, good striker of the ball, clears his left leg, goes behind square for 4. Nipun Babu has been quite expensive this evening. 2.2 overs, he's gone for 27. That's a lot for his standards. Good comeback. Nicely played, using his feet here. Excellent batting. Picking up a couple. Intelligent stuff here from Asif. He's looked good. 16 of 9. It's a good opportunity for him to really make a mark for himself playing for 7 districts. Not an easy side to get in for any cricketer. Now that he's got that opportunity, he's got to make use of this chance here. Again, losing his shape there, Aftab Alam. Just trying to hit the ball too hard at the moment, Aftab. That's the end of the over. 13 overs done. 113 for 3. Beautifully crafted away. Chase on, ball wins. Aftab Alam gets a much needed boundary. Nipin Babu with the death. 117 for 3. Well, 7 districts, they'll be eyeing a score of around 180, 190 at least. Short ball. And it's one of the over here from the signal from the umpire. Not a bad delivery to every now and then. Just bowl one shot. Direction needs to be spot on. That occasion was absolute pinpoint accuracy from Sanchit. CSS, they will be relying on his experience. He needs a good finish to his spell. Brilliant Yorker. That one tailed back in. Fantastic delivery there from Sanchit, and well played by Aftab. Got his front foot out of the way at the last second. Beautifully played from Asif. Working it into the gap. He'll be a touch disappointed. He missed out on that placement. There was a big gap between long on and mid wicket. Hit it too well, but hit it straight. Good little partnership developing between these two. Another swing and a miss. Lovely disguised delivery there from Sanchit. 6 overs to go after this one. They need a couple of big overs to really push themselves close to that 200. Pitch is playing well. Fast outfield. Oh, he hits the stumps. How unlucky is this for Aftab? That ricochet will earn him a couple of runs, but that was heading straight down the ground for a boundary. 14 overs done. 121 for 3. One 127, 121 for 3. Pardon me. After 14 overs. Nipun Babu continuing here. Good work by Albin once again. He's been brilliant in that area. Saved quite a few runs. Nipun Babu, none for 31. Can he bowl a tidy over? They'll be looking to take him on. Nicely bowled. Was shuffling across the crease and he's pushed it wide. It's about damage control here for CSS at this stage. Use of the here. Aftab Alam trying to break the shackles has departed. It was pretty much a straight delivery. He went inside the line. And the wicketkeeper does the rest. 4 down for 122. $122 for 4. The umpire is having a close look at the ball and try to find the right replacement. The box of balls comes out from the fourth umpire. 7 districts, 122 for 4. 122 for 4. Sahir Khan comes to the middle. Dangerous player. So important for 7 districts. Well, he's knocked him over first ball. Can you believe it? That one skidded straight on. And Sahir has played across the line. First delivery, beautifully bowled. That arm ball from Nitin Babu. Let's have a look. Perfectly bowled. Very good length. Sahir was, I think he done himself by just playing it off the back foot, not getting too forward. Playing across the line as well. 7 districts. They lose another one. 122 for 5. Nipun Babu is on a hat trick. $122 for 5. Nipun Babu has struck gold here. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries in his last over. He's on a hat trick. Uzair Khan comes out at number 7. Very good striker of the ball. And intelligently pushed away on the offside to get off the mark. 7 districts. They got to be careful here. Can't afford to keep on losing wickets, especially at the back end of the innings when you're looking to accelerate. You ideally want set batters in the middle. Nice drive, brilliant work again. How can you keep this man out of the game, Melbourne Elias? Brilliant work. Good finish to the spell for Nipun Babu. 2 for 33 of his 4. 15 done. 123 for 5. Sanjay Sharma continuing here. Nicely flicked by Uzair. He's more than useful with the bat. Uzair Khan. Such a good all-round cricketer. More known for his bowling, but I tell you what, I've seen him bat really well. A real match winner with the bat as well. Very much underrated. But he's got the ability to hit the ball so cleanly. Nudges one down to third man. CSS, they've managed to pull things back. After that opening stand, wickets been falling at regular intervals. And that is just hampered the progress for 7 districts. They've not been able to really have a consistent go at the bowling. Batters getting in, getting out. Few loose shots. Nicely bowled again, using the surface, bowling it into the surface and keeping the right hander quiet. Full toss. Hits it straight to long off. It's a good period of play here for CSS. As long as they keep the boundaries dried up, they're well in this game. 26 more legal deliveries to come. Another 50 runs perhaps. It will be interesting to see how they go about things here. Asif gets the top edge. That's unlucky for the bowler, but they all count at this stage. It was nicely bowled from Sanchit into the surface. Took a bit of pace off as well. And that's the way this game is these days. Genuine top edge. You can't have fielders everywhere. Perfect result for Asif and 7 districts. Chip down the ground. Will just be a single to end the 16th. 133 for 5. $133 for 5. Launches one in the air on the onside. And it's gone. It's gone a long way back from Asif. What a hit. Beautifully picked up. Was in the slot. Got the length wrong there. $139 for 5. Asif has looked good. He's on 31 here of 19 deliveries. Seven districts. They'll be hoping for a big finish, and they've got a deep batting lineup still. Almas to come after this one, who can certainly hit the ball a fair distance. So as these two. Asif goes again and goes all the way. So 2 sixes here from Asif. He's very strong in that area through mid-wicket and square leg. Inexperience here from the youngster. At this stage, he's trying to follow him. Instead, he should go wide. Well, that ball has disappeared, and they will have to find a new ball. The replacement one will come out. Back live after the replacement of the ball. He's opted to shift his line of action coming around the wicket. Nicely played again. Asif is really turning it on here. 38 of 21. It's been a good knock from him. He's able to accelerate here. Now he'll be bowling round the wicket to the left-hander Uzair. He's faced 4 deliveries. He'll be eyeing something in his arc. Clean striker of the ball. They will look to go from both ends now. Is that sort of stage of the innings. Oh, he was looking to play that little paddle round the corner. Good adjustment from the youngster. Round the wicket and gets beaten. So 2 dots to finish. 17 overs done. 146 for 5. $146 for 5 after 17 overs. Muhammad Umar back into the attack to bowl the 18th over. Nicely bowled. Good work from Shamsu, but they're quick enough to scamper back for the second. $148 for 5. 17 more deliveries remaining. 17 more legal deliveries. It's a top edge and away from short fine. It's hitting the deck hard. is Umar. 149. How far they can go from here? Another 30 runs. Need some good ball striking from these two now. Nicely played on the offside and looking to come back for the second, not there. That's superb fielding. Omar, 31 of his 3.3 overs. Most importantly, right now he is doing a fine job. 4 of the 3 deliveries. He's got to finish without a boundary here, and if he does, that is just about perfect for CSS. 150 for 5. Nicely struck, but straight to mid-off. A timely breakthrough to end a very good knock from Asif. Intelligent bowling. Pushed it a little wide because he was shaping to hit through mid-wicket. Got a bit of toe end of the bat. Good catch in the deep. 6 down for 150 and a Asif for 41. .150 for 6. Good return from Umar in this over. Kept the pressure on. Almas Ayub. Oh, beautifully bowled. It's not easy to straight away come and get going. Perfect length from Umar. A little bit of movement. Beats the outside edge. Top over from the youngster. That'll be a wide offside off stump. Got a bit of movement as well. He's got a very good action. I love the way he gets his wrist cocked right behind the ball. Sign of quality from the youngster Omar. It's been impressive. Almas gets off the mark with that single on the onside. 18 overs done. 152 for 6. 152 for 6 after 18 overs. Round the wicket. Sliced up in the air and just short of that fielder on the offside. Good angle there from Sadiq. Pushing it across. 2 wickets for 27. Got a bit of tap from Asif in the previous over, but he's bowled generally well. Against the top batting side, those are good returns. More importantly, these 5 degrees will determine, has he got a strong temperament to bowl at the depth. This has gone high and gone all the way. Not a great delivery. Bowled it short and into the body. Uzair was not in great control, but he's got a big bat. He manages to find somewhere near the middle, and that went comfortably over square leg for 6. It would have been better for him to perhaps bowl over the wicket and angle it across. Let's see if this move worked for him. That's a lot better. That full length squeezed away on the leg side. There was no need to go for that short pitch against Uzair. But that is may have got a little tickle. The replay will tell us. Then surely it was going on to hit the stumps because it was struck around the wicket. Let's have a look. Shuffling across the crease. Well, there was no bat involved. Hit the back leg. End of full mass. 7 down for 160. Farman Ali, the wicketkeeper, taking guard. Not much opportunity for him to really get his eye in. Just 8 deliveries, legitimate deliveries, remaining in the innings. Oh, gets beaten. It's going to be biased, though. Every run matter a great deal. It's been a great comeback from CSS. 161 for 7 after an opening start, a blistering start of 80 odd. The batting effort after that, some irresponsible shots, some good bowling has really led them to this sort of situation. 161 for 7. Big delivery, the last of the 19th over from the youngster Sadiq. Round the wicket is brilliantly bowled. Well. It was touch and go. It was a very good delivery, but those tram lines are always indicates a bit of an indicator for the umpire. Brilliant Yorker. Fantastic finish. They come back for a couple, but it is a very, very good spell. Well, they're coming back for another one. This is sloppy cricket from CSS. 3 runs taken. Big shot from Uzair on the leg side. And all the way for 6. These are useful runs. Lovely hit. Just a off-pace delivery. Middle and leg stump. You can't afford to bowl to this man. Excellent hit. That ball disappeared over wide long on for 6. Uzair is playing a little gem here. 22 of 11. Umpire having a close look at the ball. Goes again, and it's been dropped. And I think it's gone all the way. Sanchez Sharma at long off. Useful ball striking here from Uzair and poor cricket from CSS. It's a 6. 3 runs of the last ball of the last over was sloppy. And that allowed Uzair to be on strike in the final over. There you have 6. Now that should have been taken. And it's been dropped. And it's bounced over for 6 as well. Rubbing salt to the wounds. Farzeen under pressure. He goes again. Make it 3 in a row. This is Uzair Khan at his very, very best. This could be a game-changing over. All of a sudden, the pressure on Farzeen and CSS. Uzair has managed to hit 3 sixes of 3 deliveries. What a good strike. Fantastic. 183 for 7 now. Pressure on Farzeen. 18 runs of the last 3 deliveries. Another slow delivery from Fazine. Sigh of relief for him. A dot ball finally. 183 for 7. Two deliveries to go in the last over. It's a dot ball. I think he got that opportunity. He was there. It was a full toss and just went underneath his bat. Last ball of the 20th. He hits it long. And I think it's gone all the way. So 24 runs of the last over. A magnificent display of power hitting and ball striking from Uzair Khan. A 40 magnificent runs of 16 deliveries. 189 for 7 after 20. And 7 districts will feel they have got their noses ahead in this game now. Especially that big finish in the last over. 47 for Lukman Faisal, 26 for Israr. Then there was a little bit of wobble in the middle. 18 for Aftab Alam. 41 of 24 for Asif. So he got out for duck. But look at that man, Uzair. 16 deliveries, 7 extras, 189 for 7 after 20 overs. As far as the bowling is concerned, well, Sanchit Sharma had an off day, none for 40, 1 wicket there for Umar, bowled with good pace, 2 wickets for Nipun Babu, and 1 wicket for Fazeen. He was very good until his last over, went for 24. And Haris bin Sadiq picking up 3 for 38. Well, 190 is the target for CSS Group when they come out to chase. Till then, we'll take a short little break and we'll be back with the run chase. Welcome back to this beautiful venue, Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi, for the live broadcast of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025, match number 12 between 7 districts and CSS group. 7 districts batting first after being asked to bat first by CSS. They've posted a very good total, and we are looking forward to this wonderful game of cricket where CSS will look to chase. But Uzair Khan, and those last few overs, that last over, in fact, producing 24, 4 sixes. There was a drop chance as well. But what innings, 40 of 16 deliveries there from Uzair has really put 7 districts on top here. But having said that, they got to bowl well here in these conditions to really make sure that they bowl well with the new ball. It's a must-win game for them. Ranjit, and you got his partner out there in the middle, looking to really get off to a good start. Number 1 on his back, Abhiram Rithwik, and Ranjit Mani out there in the middle. Seems like it's going to be Almas Ayub to take the brand new ball, all in readiness to get the run chase kick start. Almas Ayub has got the ability to move that new ball. We're looking to pitch the ball in the right areas. A little bit of outswing, and they slip in place. Here we go. Cracked away. Short ball. And beautifully played by Abhiram Rithwik. Starts off with the innings with that lovely square cut. It was short, it was wide, it was asking for trouble. Almas normally bowls a fuller length. It was halfway down. Beautifully played. On top of the bounce there from Abhiram. That'll be a wide offside off stump. Short and wide. Almas just needs to find his rhythm and find his rhythm quickly. Almas, he just needs to relax here. Pitch the ball up. Invite that drive early on. This has gone straight up. Who wants it? It's the wicket keeper. Farman Ali takes the catch. Almas strikes the first time he pitched the ball up. Got that ball to swung and straighten down the line. And Abhiram Rithwik looking to work it on the onside. It just ballooned up in the air in a first breakthrough for 7 districts. Nicely caught. That was always easy for Farman Ali with the gloves on. 5 for 1. 5 for 1. Alban Alias walks out to at number 3 with his side in trouble. Eventful start from Almaz. A boundary, a wide, then a wicket. He's got the ability to move this new ball. That's another loosener. Another shortish delivery. The only delivery is pitched it up. He's got a wicket here, so something is not quite right. It's one of the over from the umpire. That's the signal. Maybe just those footmarks where he lands, he's not quite comfortable enough. Six for 1. Alban Alias, technically pretty solid. Batting at 3. Oh, what a shot. It went straight to Vasisha on the offside. That was beautifully timed though. Standing tall and punching it off the back foot. Stylishly played there from Alban Alias. Nicely played again. Good work from Sayyid Haider. Looking sharp. It's a must-win game for 7 districts. They played 2. They've lost 1. They've won 1. This is their 3rd game. And to stay alive in this competition, they need to win here. So the pressure, the added pressure will be on them. CSS on the other end, they've won both their games, so they're in better place, but still they would want to compete and compete hard and beat 7 districts. Lovely delivery. That's much more like it. Gentle outswinger, swinging down the line. A wide-ish third slip. He could be in play if he can make him drive at something a little bit wide off stump. Just like that. That was a cracking delivery. Still, it's a fine over. 6 for 1 after 1. Six for 1 after the first over. It's going to be Awais. Awais Ahmed Khan. Left arm. Fast medium. Ability to swing the ball back. That one came a long way back. Ranjit Mani gets off strike with those leg buys. That was swung nicely. So it's a good chance here for Awais. That he's got a good wicket to bowl. There's grass, there's movement, and if he gets it right, he's a real handful. Oh, beautifully bowled again. Thick inside half of the bat, fast outfield. That's a boundary to Alban Alias. But Wes won't mind that. It was one of those very good deliveries. Superb stuff. Good cricket all round. Good attacking cricket. You want to see. Swinging down the leg side. Needs to start from off to middle stump, not middle to leg stump. Very interesting stage of the game with the new ball. It's about getting the ball in the right areas for the bowlers. Just like that. Superb delivery. It was always on the cards. Ranjit Mani playing an expensive drive. Have a look at that. The bat coming down at a wrong line. And that one swung in sharply. Great start for 7 districts. CSS 2 down for 12. Twelve for 2. In trouble here. Really. Sagar Kalyan is a quality batter. He is coming at N4. He'll be looking to occupy the crease here. Watch that big in swinger. He knows the tactics. Oh, this is ordinary shot. Can you believe it? First ball. Sagar Kalyan has tried to play one of the most outrageous shots for a top order batter of his caliber. Extraordinary scenes here. Can you believe it? It's the first delivery and he's gone across the line. Unbelievable scenes here. 7 districts, they are on top. Sagar goes for a first ball duck. Extraordinary scenes here at the Tolerance Oval. 12 for 3. And unfortunately, Uwais has gone off the field with an injury. That's not a good sign. He's got 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. Then he had to go off the park. I hope he gets back on his feet because he's such a good bowler to watch. He's been battling with injuries. That's a big blow for Seven Districts. But right now, in this game, they are certainly on top here. Asif, more than useful medium pacer, try to complete that over. Perfect delivery to finish that over of Uwais. 13 for 3 CSS in big trouble. Almas to continue. Good delivery again. Perfect length around that off stump. "13 for 3. Off to a worst possible start. Sagar Kalyan facing his first delivery, trying to play that ram shot was just beyond imagination for such a experienced batter to be doing that. That'll be a wide. He struggled with his rhythm, Almas. Yeah. Almas just struggling with his run up here, and especially at that popping crease where he lands. He's not quite comfortable, and that's why he's just struggled to bowl consistently that fuller length. Alban Alias, just like that. He's such a good bowler when he gets it right. And that's the kind of length you expect from him. He's got a very good record bowling with the new ball for Seven Districts. A real wicket taker, Almas. Oh, direct hit. They're just pleading for it. But I think got home. Brilliant fielding, nevertheless. Looking sharp. That's the replay. Pushed away on the offside. Well, Israr there. He's so quick. I think he's made it. Very, very tight. They still want to make sure. This will tell us a little bit better. Great throw from Israr. Good technique from the batter as well. Grounding his bat. Well, this is going to be very, very tight. He's just home. Just home. Fourteen for 3. Almas. He'll be looking to bring the ball back into the left-hander from off to leg. He's got a wonderful outswinger to the right-hander, in-swinger to the left-hander. If he can get close to the stumps and shape it back, he can threaten to hit the pads with the kind of movement he gets. Shorter in length. Pushed off the back foot. Vishnu getting that one away. Lot will rest on the shoulders of Alban Elias. That's what happens when you lose 3 wickets. Really, it becomes very, very tough for you to get going. Nice punch off the back foot on the offside. They pick up a quick single. $17 for 3. Really looking bleak here for CSS. They got a lot of work to do here. Lofted straight to mid-off. 4 down. That's the end of Vishnu. Almas strikes. And CSS, they're falling apart here big time. A ball of full length. Looking to hit on the rise. 2 end of the bat, and he knew that he was in trouble. Good catch by Ozair. 7 districts are absolutely bossing the game. 17 for 4. $17 for 4 after 3 overs. Asif, well, he'll continue. Good outswinger again. Military medium pace. but a useful all-rounder. Batted well early on. Now he's bowling nice, gentle outswingers. Good all-round cricketer, Asif. He was asked to complete that over of Awais where Awais just pulled off with a slight strain. Now he's getting a crack here, proper crack. Nice, stylish shot. What a shot from Alban Elias. He's a class player to watch. That is proper back foot, square drive. Watch the technique. Pure class. Class written all over that stroke. A shot which has just gone out of fashion in the modern day game. The back foot cover drive. It is one of the hardest shots to play as well. That was right out of the coaching manual. You can watch that again and again, and I'm sure you would love to play a big knock here. Alban Elias. This time drives off the front foot. Ibrahim Masoud with the chase. Couple of runs for Elias. They need one big partnership. A partnership of 80 or 100 to just get back into the game. But they will have to do it at a good pace. Because they're chasing 190. It won't be easy. Especially when you lose 4 wickets up front. It makes it doubly hard for you. Okay, nicely bowled. Lovely outswinger. Right on the money there from Asif. Superbly bowled. Short and wide and given. Still is getting that movement. So that is always encouraging when you get the new ball to just hoop around. You know, as a bowler, it's just a matter of time before you get it right. If you get it in the right area, you will make the ball talk, cause problems for even the best batters going around. Straight away on the offside. "24 for 4", 3.4 overs. On the legs. Nicely tucked away, looking to come back for the second, sent back just in time, and rightly so. Otherwise, that would have been curtains. 4 overs gone, 25 for 4. 25 for 4. Sahir into the attack. Oh, starts off with that lovely outswinger. The ball is swinging for all of those bowlers from 7 districts, and that one is a wide, but Sahir, he would love to get it right. Ball is swinging, which is just about perfect. I'll be inclined to have a slip in. The kind of movement he got on that first delivery, that shape away. Lovely stuff. Quality all rounder. Sahir Khan played for the national side the recent past. He'll be looking to show up here with solid performances. A real line-hearted cricketer, one of my favorites because of his attitude, his ability to fight. Such a confident cricketer as well. He may have a failure with the bat, but you will see a spring in his step every time when he's out there playing cricket. Always looking to create an impact. Another lovely outswinger, but the line has been the problem in this over. Twice he's bowled way wide of off stump. Good to see you there having a good discussion with him. Perhaps asking him to start a bit straighter. Lovely shot print, good bit of work again. He does play that shot so well, Albin Elias. He's been left to do a lot here. 27 for 4, that required rate 10 and a half. Can't afford to allow that required rate to jump to 12, 13 runs per over. Got to get going here. Beautiful delivery, nicely played by Alias on the offside. They pick up a single, but he needs a partner. Danish Sarhadi, a useful middle order batter, but this is going to be his test as well against a high class attack in conditions where the ball is just doing enough. Oh, in swinger, nicely bowled. So he's got the skill set. First time he's bowled that in swinger and got it tail back in. This ball is just doing enough. It's relatively hard in the 5th over. 7 districts, they've already picked up 4 wickets. They can sense a kill here. Look to attack and get CSS bowled out. Despite those couple of wide deliveries, it was a tidy over from Sahir. 5 done, 29 for 4. Asif continuing to impress with his disciplines here, bowling a foolish length, keeping it simple. Sometimes I do feel there's a lot of cricketers, they've got so much talent, but they get carried away by just over trying and trying to get ahead of the game. Sometimes you just need to respect the conditions and be disciplined, just like that. Let the ball do the talking. There's enough in this surface. Just be there and thereabouts. That is something the greats of the game have able to achieve. We talk about excellence, likes of Sean Pollock, Glenn McGrath, Muhammad Asif, Werner Philander, Jimmy Anderson. They're all so good when it comes to bowling that hard length. Just about there and thereabouts. Discipline. And you're not really express in pace. You got to be deadly accurate and use the crease, use your variations, and you could be a top class performer. Obviously, when you're express quick, then you can afford to experiment a bit with your length. What a shot from Sarhadi. Nothing wrong with the delivery, just a class shot that will give him a lot of confidence. Excellent. Lovely stride going to the pitch of the ball and just a push over mid off for six. It was nothing more than a check drive. Fantastic stuff. That was nicely bowled. The fielding looks really sharp. They're a very, very good fielding side. 7 districts. $33 for 4. Fantastic from Sarhadi. Bit too wide on that occasion, Asif. But that was beautifully played. Crisp timing. Stylish shot from a very stylish player. 6 overs done. 37 for 4. Oh, he's knocked him over here now. Bit of an inside edge. Well, that was a very good delivery from Alban Alias. Pardon me, it was Sakir. Perfect delivery, and Alban Alias just caught on the crease there. Wonderful delivery from Sakir. Attacking the stumps. If there was no inside edge, he was plumb. Inside edge. Sakir also felt there was an inside edge. He survives. Oh, beautiful outswinger. He's looking in good rhythm here, Sakir. Again, uppish. Straight to third man. Alias, he's played some fine shots, but he's been bopped down here. Obviously, wickets falling around him. 15 of 24 deliveries. Saradi has looked good. 2 boundaries in the previous over. They need to really rectify things here. Nice punch again. But there's protection on the offside. Complete control here from 7 districts. That target of 190, it looks a long way off. Further 151 runs adrift. It will take some doing. In swinger, gone horribly wrong down the leg side. Brilliant work there from Farman Ali. He's a fine glove man. He's moved a long way. Made it look ridiculously easy. That's fine bit of wicket keeping from Farman Ali. He's a very, very good glove man. Nice clip. That's beautifully played. He's played some fine shots. That was another crisp on drive for 4. Excellent balance at the crease. Lovely head position. Didn't fell over to off stump. He's a beautiful player to watch, Albin Alias. Oh, nicely struck. Straight to Asif. 7 done. 44 for 4. It's time for spin. Nabil Aziz introduced into the attack. Fine left arm spinner. A good time for him to come into the attack with the opposition 4 down. For 40 odd, you can dictate terms as a spinner. Nicely bowled. They scamper through for a quick single. Nicely bowled. He's bowling at a good pace here so far. 3 deliveries. He hasn't really pushed it through. He hasn't really tossed it up. Somewhere around wrapped on the pads going down the leg side. Somewhere around 75 per hour sort of speed. 75 to 80 for this surface. Again, another very good delivery. He's getting nice drift, a little bit of spin away from the right handers. It's all about keeping it tight right now. Allow the pressure to build. Singles won't really hurt 7 districts. Top over from Nabil. 3 of 8. 8 done. 47 for 4. Ibrahim Masoud into the attack. A very fine young leg spinner. Full toss. Creamed away through the offside. It's going to be a couple of runs here. Ibrahim. It will take him a few deliveries to get into his groove. Fine right arm leg spinner. Real wicket taker, real match winner. He's got all the variations. Nicely swept by Sarhadi. It's going to be very, very tough for CSS right now. 50 up, 50 for 4, 8.2 overs, exactly 6 runs per over. That required rate is 12 now. They got to do something about that. That one just stayed down a fraction. $140 more required. Pressure building, but Alban Alias is content to work the singles at the moment. Just taking his time, perhaps trying to take this game deep, but he needs someone from the other end to take few chances because this is really drifting away from them. A couple of overs like this and this game becomes pretty much dead for CSS. Got to take few risks. Good wrong one. That one just spun back sharply. Nicely bowled. A superb over from Ibrahim. 9 gone. 51 for 4. Let's see, is continuing. Another single to long on. Singles won't really bother seven districts. Required rate is almost close to 13. Something has got to give here. I've got to take few chances now. Going down the leg side. It's going to be leg buys. I hardly see any real intent from these two to take the spinners on or look to dominate them. They're just playing within themselves. Yes, you lost 4 wickets, but you got to look to play a few big shots. There you go. Again, another single. This is perfect for seven districts. Nabil doing a tidy job here. 4 runs of this over so far, so that's pretty much what they want. No boundaries. Firing them in. Another leg by. Well, Farman Ali thought that he wasn't offering a stroke there. The umpire doesn't think so, and I think that was the right call. He was looking to play the ball. End of another fine over from Nabil. 10 overs done. 57 for 4. CSS a long way behind in this game. Another dot ball here. Pressure really mounting here. They got to decide now. This is the time. 13 and a half runs required. You got to make a genuine effort to chase this total. You got to take chances now. Another dot ball. No pressure on the spinners. This is getting a bit frustrating for CSS fans watching the game. I'm sure they'll be hoping that these two take few chances now and try to make this game interesting for viewers as well. 58 for 4. Another single on the offside. They're getting through the overs very, very quickly as well. Nicely pushed again towards mid-off. Well, they will have to settle for a single. Both these batters, now they have enough time they have spent in the middle. They should be looking to play those big shots, but we hardly have seen a real genuine go at something. They're just playing run a ball game at the moment, which is not good enough. Big shout. Well, he says no because maybe a little bit of bat involved there. End of another fine over. 11 gone. 60 for 4. 60 for 4 after 11 overs. Nabil Aziz in the middle of a very fine spell. So spinners from both hands. And these two, Sarhadi and Alias, they are just content to work the singles. So I feel like they have really given up the chase. They just want to go for personal milestones. Well, the pressure got to him and he's picked out the man. That's the end of Alban Alias, who looked good for some wonderful shots, but in between he really struggled to rotate strike. The pressure got to him. Alias goes for 24, 5 down for 61. Rojit Ganesh in at number 7. With his side in desperate trouble. They're going nowhere this innings. Very good delivery from Nabil. He's created a lot of pressure and he's got the wicket of Alias. $62 for 5. This is turning out to be a one-sider now. 7 districts, too powerful, too mighty in this game so far. Quick single. Well, not a great throw, otherwise he was in trouble. Couple of runs there for Danish. 7 district came into this game needing to win. They've done really well with the bat and now with the ball. Fielding looks sharp from odd blemish, but they've been very, very good. 65 for 5, last ball of the 12th over. Pushed away on the offside. Oh, that was close. But eventually gets home. 12 done. 66 for 5, CSS. $66 for 5. Upish And it's taken on the offside. So that's the end of Rojat Ganesh. 6 down for 66. Some reward here for some disciplined bowling from Ibrahim Masoud. He's picked up another one. Nicely tossed up delivery and he's hit it straight to cover. There you go. The celebration comes out. 66 for 5. $66 for 6. In complete disarray here. Sanjay Sharma comes out at number 8. Very good delivery. First up from Ibrahim. The top spinner. He's playing for the spin. Sanchit. Bit of an inside half of the bat. He's a real quality bowler. Oh, chance put down. It was towards his left. Just hit him high on the wrist. He's a fine athlete, Ibrahim. This is pretty much now a dead rubber kind of situation. That required rate is just, one feels, is gone beyond gettable, I would say. Almost 17 now. Just 4 wickets remaining, so they're just occupying the crease, getting some game time in. And it's all about trying to minimize the margin of defeat, so to speak. Another single from Sarhadi. He'll keep the strike. 13 overs done. 70 for 6. Chance for Nabil now. Quick single from Danish Sarhadi and Sanjay Sharma. Nabil into his last over. 1 for 14 so far. He'll be looking for another wicket here. He can afford to bowl a little slower and a bit loopy as well, I would say, to Sanjay Sharma. Try and tempt him to go over the top because they got so many runs to play with now. It's just about trying to pick up the remaining 4 wickets. Just like that. Well, refusing to take him on. How long can he hold himself, Sanjay Sharma? Go to throw one above his eye line. Instead, he fires one in. Quick single. Was he's so sharp in the field. Use of the feet and over the head. It's a bit too late from Sarhadi, but that was a fine shot. Lovely footwork. Got to the pitch of the ball. Comfortably lifts it over the top for 6. That sort of aggression was required a lot earlier from Alban Alias in Sarhadi. At one stage, they played far too many dot balls, far too many overs without really trying for a big shot. Single to finish the 14th, 79 for 6. Ibrahim continuing a nice paddle sweep. Fine enough. Chase from Asif, but ball wins. Good improvisation from Sarhandi. There was no shot fine, so he paddled it around the corner. Lovely shot. Good improvisation. Ibrahim into his last over. Oh, that was a good delivery. Looking to play that sweep shot. This time was looking to hit well in front of square. The punch of the back foot straight to the cover. Fielder on the offside. Another single from Sarhadi. Now it's just down to formalities. A lot was expected in this game, but clearly 7 districts, they've found a way to dominate big time. CSS, they had their moments. That last over went for 24, then off to a poor start with the bat. The first 6 overs, I think that's where the game was lost. Last few overs with the ball, first 6 overs with the bat. And a 15 overs, 86 for 6. Uzair Khan introduced into the attack. He was so impressive with the bat. 40 runs, crucial, unbeaten runs for him. Now he'll try to do a job. Pretty much will bowl within himself. Why would you want to push yourself? The opposition need over 20 runs per over. In fact, 21.5, 2 runs per over. It's pretty much done and dusted. It's just about go through these formalities and finish the game. Sarhadi run a ball 40 for him. In T20 cricket, you've got to really take that extra bit of risk as a batter to really be an impactful player. Take nothing away from him. He's played well. Wickets fell around him. Perhaps he just decided to. He and Alban Elias way too early. They've given it up way too early for my liking. At one stage when they were set, perhaps they could have taken few chances. Now it's all over. Lovely delivery, rolling his fingers down the seam, angle it across. Very important game that was for Seven Districts. They've come out firing so many positives to take the form of two openers. I think that middle order needs to step up, but the all-rounders doing a good job. So Uzair got those crucial runs. Asif got runs. Then Almas doing a good job with the new ball. And the spinners chipped in. But real concern will be how Awais Salmon's fitness is. Gone after just bowling 4 deliveries in 1 over where he picked up 2 wickets though. It's a real key player for Seven Districts, with Farhan Khan already having a niggle. And if Awais doesn't quite recover for those all-important semi-final, that will be a missing link for them. Nicely played by Sanjay Sharma. Chase! Brilliant. That's outstanding bit of commitment from Ibrahim Masoud. Saved 2 runs there. Some good soccer skills from the leg spinner. 16 overs gone. 91 for 6. .91 for 6. Almas into the attack. Bowls a short one and Sarhadi gets a bit of a top edge. Will come back for the second. Moves to 43. Almas was brilliant with the new ball. Despite a couple of wides, he's got the new ball to swung, hoop around and picked up 2 wickets. Oh, well, he's got a wicket here. That's the end of Saradi advancing down the pitch. And Almas once again strikes. Look at that. Looking to play that big shot. Got a little feather in. Farman does the rest. 7 down for 93. '93 for 7. Nipun Babu in at number 9. Nicely played on the onside. He'd like to get few runs here at the back end, enjoy himself. Game is done and dusted. Almas, he's got 3 wickets. Perhaps he's got a case of looking for a fifer here. If he can pick up 2 more fifers, they don't come that often in T20 games. So it's all about now some personal performances, nothing more than that. Clipped away by Sanchit Sharma for another single. '95 for 7. Almas on top of his mark. Looking to pick up another wicket here. Got to go full and straight. Look to disturb the furniture. Off pace delivery though. Complete dominance from 7 districts this evening. It's a disappointing show for CSS, even though they still will qualify for those semi-finals, but this is a real hiding for CSS against 7 districts. And defeat like that sometimes can just demoralize you as a team. They've been below par. They're a better team than this CSS. Last ball of the 17th over. Mid-off goes back. Fine leg comes up. It's a wide, digged in shot and just had that bit of a tennis ball bounce, and it bounces over the head comfortably of Nipun Babu and given as a wide. Match number 12 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025 is about to come to an end. There's 3.1 overs remaining. That's all formalities now. They're just going through the motions. Nipan Babu and Sanjay Sharma trying to bat out the remaining overs, try and get few runs. I wonder what is the delay for. It's been a lengthy delay before this last ball. Someone just behind the bowler's arm there. Finally, about to get underway. A dot ball to finish. 17 done, 96 for 7. Zar continuing, chipped away on the onside for another single. Match number 12 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup 2025. This beautiful venue, Tolerance Oval here in Abu Dhabi. Just a great place. Lovely atmosphere, lovely evening. All smiles for 7 districts. They have been clearly a top side. And it's wonderful performers coming in from them. A lovely Yorker from Muzair. At the moment, he's just bowling within himself, not pushing himself to really crank it up, and there's no need. Sanjay Sharma, 9 of 11. He does have the power of hitting those big shots, but at the moment he's just looking to occupy the crease, bat out the overs. This time he's gone big here, and it's gone for a boundary. Nice stroke there from Sanjay Sharma. Finally a boundary, something to cheer for the fans. Well, Manali having a friendly chat with Sanchit. 100 up for CSS. Much too late in the 18th over. They were out of the game by the halfway stage for playing so sluggishly. It's gone straight up. Well, it falls in no man's land. Lovely change of pace there from Uzair. Well, he's inquiring that he was in control with the ball. Now, it wasn't a clean catch. That's what the umpire is saying. Lovely delivery. Another dot ball. It's tough for Nipan Babu at this stage. All he's just trying to play a few shots, enjoy himself, and why not? Heaved away on the leg side. That might be a boundary. Yes. Nipun Babu getting one away to end the 18th over. 107 for 7. Almas continuing. A dot ball here. Into the last 2 overs. Just 11 more legal deliveries remaining. Sanjay Sharma 14 of 14. We're trying to play a few shots now. Has to have a bit of fun. Good delivery. Cramped him for room. Cramped him for space. Almas. He's bowled his heart out. 3 for 15. Those are good figures. Missed out with the bat. Not much opportunity was coming into bat pretty late. But with the ball, he's really stepped up for 7 districts, which is a good sign for them going forward in this competition. It's gone high. Surely a chance. And it's taken. Well, Uzar has taken a very good catch. 4th wicket for Almas and of Sanjay Sharma. 107 for 8. Hundred and 7 for 8 after 18.3 overs. Almasi's got a chance here for a fifer. That's always a rare opportunity in T20 game. For Zeen Ahmed. Well, it's a no ball and a wonderful square cut. Any top order batter would have been proud of that shot. Good way to get off the mark. Just overstep the mark there. It will be a free hit for Zeen. It was a very nice shot from Fazine. And in number 10 would be more than happy with that stroke. Free hit. Almas to Fazine. Oh, that is going to be 5 wides. Just straying onto that leg stump. No chance for the wicketkeeper Farman Ali diving away. Trying that attempted in swinger. Clearly gone down the leg side. Free hit continues. Slow delivery, nicely disguised. Looking to come back for the second, and comfortably done. That leaves Almas with 2 more deliveries to try and pick up a fifer. $119 for 8 CSS. Very disappointing batting performance. On a decent pitch, no real demons. The batting really didn't show up. Struck nicely by Fazine. That's another good shot, and it's another boundary. Fazine showing the top order. That's how you do it. What? All the fuss about batting difficult. That's how you do it. 2 very good shots. 1 square cut. Now a perfect off drive from number 10. Nicely played again. Chance at the bowler's end. This going to be a run out. Well, and it's going to be overthrows. No real backing up. Absolute bonus at the end. Fielder at mid-on was not able to cover that one up. 19 overs done. 1 to go. Was there to bowl the last over? Nicely bowled. Offside off stump. Nipun Babu on 6. Fazine Ahmed, well, he's enjoyed himself. 16 of 5. Couple of bonus runs as well. That overthrow boundary, last ball of the last over, goes into his tally. Why not? You need a little bit of luck at times. Clipped away by Nipun Babu. That's a fine stroke off the pads. Oh, he hits that one hard just for a single. $131 for 8. Last 3 deliveries of this game. It's lofted. There's nobody back. And that's gone all the way for 6. Nipan Babu has hit a wonderful shot. That's a very, very good hit. Last 2 deliveries. He goes again. This time straight to third man. Just for a single. Last ball of the innings then. This one-sider is about to come to an end. That's it. Done and dusted, and it's going to be overthrows. That was needless from Wahab, though. It goes into the bowlers. Goes against Uzair's name, but that's the end of the game. Pretty much done and dusted. Handshakes all round. After 20 overs, 143 for 8. Some bonus runs towards the end. But 7 districts, they won by 46 runs, which is a huge margin. And CSS, they were never in the game, especially with the bat. Look at those figures. 24 for Alias, 43 from Danish Reddy, and a little cameo towards the end from Fazeen and Nipan Babu. But really a disappointing show. 19 extras. That is something 7 districts need to work on going into that all-important semi-final. Hafiz Almas picked up 4 wickets, 4 for 36, 2 wickets there for Awais Khan. Went off the field, that is a concern. 1 wicket each for the spinner, Nabil Aziz and Ibrahim Masoud. And they've really bowled really well, all of them, and get the job done. Won by 46 runs. The match number 12 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup. That's the match summary. Batting first, 189 for 7. Lukman Faisal with 47, but don't forget that knock of 40 of 16 delivery for Uzair Khan. 3 wickets there for Siddiqui and 2 wickets there for Nipan Babu. In reply, 143 for 8 in 20 overs. Saradi, 43 was the top scorer. 4 wickets for Almas, 2 wickets for Awais Khan. 7 districts, they won by 46 runs. A handsome margin. We will dive into a short little break and we'll be back with the post-match presentation. Welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 12 of Abu Dhabi Capital Cup, where 7 districts they needed to win against CSS to qualify for the all-important semi-final, and they have done that comprehensively, winning by 46 runs. And a key role was played by Mohammad Uzair Khan, who really showed up with the bat. 40 of 16 deliveries. He's our man of the match, and he's going to collect his trophy from honorable match referee Mr. Harvey Botha. An absolutely stunning knock coming in from this wonderful all-rounder. Well, Uzair, many congratulations. Just a perfect way to finish the innings on a pitch which was just playing up and down.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah. And yes, Asghar bhai, it was a bit tricky. When I went on to bat, I feel like, I need to stay. And still 5 overs remaining. And yeah, we planned with my teammates. And Alhamdulillah, in the end, we got that over. And we finished good.
And the bowling was fantastic as well. But there's a little concern about Owas. How is he? How is the rehab?
He's going good, but too much matches, and being a fast bowler, it's really hard in such conditions of UAE. You are playing daily matches, so inshallah we will hope that he will recover soon and he will be available for us in the semi-finals. And inshallah we have a good side. Let's see what happens. Inshallah.
Very well played. All the best for the rest of the competition.
Thank you so much.
That was Uzair with his outstanding performance today with the bat, which really led 7 districts all the way, and they won by 46 runs. That's it for now. Is Asghar Khan, your host, signing off. You'll be back with more action tomorrow.